Good happy Sunday evening. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, let's get started with a look at the weather from meteorologist Haley LaPointe.
Looking out for your money and demanding fiscal responsibility. Maggie Hassan has just been named a fiscal hero.
Good evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Haley LaPointe. Here's an update on your forecast. We're still in the thick of the heat and the humidity. Temperatures today, again, getting into the 90s from Lebanon to Concord, Rochester, even Portsmouth at 94. Searing heat, and the humidity has just felt so uncomfortable and will continue to for the next at least couple of days. Right now, we're in the oppressive tropical-like air. That continues for tomorrow. But then finally by Tuesday and Wednesday, a marked difference after a few showers and storms, and really a frontal boundary comes through and finally kicks out this high heat and humidity. Still a heat advisory in effect for central and southern New Hampshire through later on this evening. It's another tough night for sleeping if you don't have the AC or if you don't want to have it on high. You see temperatures in the 70s, maybe even as warm as 75 in Manchester, 73 in Portsmouth. Tomorrow, yep, we're going to do it all over again. 90 degrees Concord, and in Rochester, 94, Manchester, Nashua. But this should be the final 90-degree day for most people. It'll be a lot cooler up north with a few showers and thunderstorms rolling through there. We'll be in the 80s by Tuesday, and then maybe even talking 70s for highs by Wednesday and into next weekend. So if you're just through with this heat, you are so sick of it, you've got the end is really in sight at this point. This evening, a couple of stray thunder showers or a couple of downpours, especially in the northeast kingdom of Vermont and in the northern reaches of the state. And then it's partly cloudy. Tomorrow morning, waking up to that hazy sunshine again, central and south. And just like what we've seen over the weekend, you get these bubbling up of these thunderstorms or even just a brief downpour passing through. But that only adds to the humidity. It still will feel quite soupy. These will be hit or miss. Not everybody sees them, and there may be some strong wind gusts in the more vigorous showers that push through. Tuesday, more of these scattered downpours and storms and showers with the hazy sun, but finally, we'll see some relief following those with some more showers and storms Wednesday. But look at the temperatures, noticeably cooler with highs in the 70s. And then we'll go up closer to 80 degrees with sun on Thursday. And then at the end of the week, there's a chance of some showers on Friday, but temperatures in the 70s.
Okay, and there you go on that weather forecast from meteorologist Haley LaPointe. Thank you for that, Haley. Nashua man faces second-degree murder charge in connection with deadly stabbing. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Grace, police arrested Ramirez earlier this afternoon, and he's scheduled to be arraigned sometime on Monday. Police responding to a multi-unit complex in Nashua Friday evening found 34-year-old Julie Gratian stabbed to death inside. People close to Gratian tell us she was born and raised in Nashua and loved cats and music. The Attorney General's office says Ramirez is also from Nashua, and it appears the two knew each other, but investigators are still working to figure out the extent of their relationship. They're also still investigating what led up to her death.
Still early on in the investigation. We think we have a good idea, but we're still trying to develop evidence and trying to speak to people who may have some more information.
And again, Ramirez is scheduled to appear in court tomorrow morning or sometime later in the day. We're live in Nashua. Hannah Cotter, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Massachusetts woman stabbed to death by grandnephew in Lowell, DA says. Let's take a listen to that video from WCVB Boston.
That house in question is still blocked off by crime tape. The lights are still on, as you can see, but police are not sharing much yet, and that has neighbors here nervous. All day, police could be seen going in and out of 69 Loring Street. The focus of the investigation appeared to be on the second floor. The DA's office says police got a call around 11:20 Sunday night for an unresponsive woman. Today, we learned a woman who lived here, 64-year-old Linda Gilbert, is dead, stabbed multiple times.
It's kind of like shock because I didn't even know that people live up there.
This neighbor, who asked that we not use her name, said she was working an overnight shift. But when she arrived home at 7 a.m., it was clear police had been there all night and they were looking for something.
They was going to that dumpster. They walking around that dumpster, and I heard they hit something. You know, I thought they were looking for something.
Other neighbors told us they didn't hear or see anything unusual near that gray house that sits back from the road, not last night or in the past. The whole disturbing and mysterious incident has neighbors here on edge.
Now I'm worried about my mom because sometimes my mom, she stay alone. So I told her, make sure you lock the door and window and all that.
Now, police have also blocked off the house in front of 69 Loring. This is 71 Loring. Neighbors say police were also inside that house today, but it's not clear how it might be related to this investigation. We're live in Lowell tonight. I'm Mary Saladna, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Firefighters injured, house destroyed in Merrimack, Massachusetts. Fire. 3 firefighters are injured after battling a fire in Merrimack, Massachusetts that destroyed an entire house, according to officials. Fire departments from around the region, including the state's wildlife control, arrived at a house on Skunk Road in Merrimack on Sunday afternoon to take out a fire that authorities say threatened power lines in the area. According to officials, many of the region's fire departments were short-staffed Sunday, coupled with water supply issues the firefighters faced as well. Providence Explorers. Let's take a listen to that video from Providence, now ABC 6.
A car wash fundraiser held in Providence this afternoon to raise money for the Providence Explorers. It's a group of young adults interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement or any other areas in the criminal justice field. Now, this was from noon to 4 on Academy Ave. The money raised is going towards new uniforms and team building activities for that group. ABC 6 News caught up with one member who has been a part of the group for 5 years.
I started off as a quiet girl, but it has helped me take in more risk, just to put myself out there, and that I can do anything I want to do as long as I propone it for myself. I can do it.
That's a great message. And to be a Providence Explorer, you have to be between the age of 14 and 20 years old, completed 8th grade, and have parental approval under the age of 18.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Sounds like a great program. Mexico death being investigated by Maine State Police Major Crimes Unit. Let's take a listen to that video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Hi, I'm Scott Libby, owner of Royal River Heat Pumps, Maine's Mitsubishi Electric experts. We believe everyone...
New tonight, the Maine State Police Major Crimes Unit is investigating a death in the town of Mexico in Oxford County. This happened today on Intervale Avenue. No information has been released on the identity of the person who died. A spokesperson for Maine State Police declined to provide further details, but said that there is no threat to the public. We've asked all the agencies involved for more information on this. We'll let you know as soon as we learn more.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Man dies after falling off cliff into water in Burlington. Let's take a listen to that video from my NBC 5.
Want free Stewart's ice cream? Join the Scoop Club and earn free ice cream all year long. Any item from the ice cream counter counts on your card as one punch. And when the card is full, you get any item free. Welcome to the club.
A man is dead after falling off a cliff at Rock Point in Burlington last night. Police got the call around 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. The Coast Guard responding after firefighters couldn't get to the man. Police tell us he fell about 60 to 80 feet from the cliffs. A nearby boater saw it happen and jumped in the water to try to save him. Police say the death does not appear to be suspicious, but they are still investigating the incident. The man's identity is not being released at this time.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Teacher shortage seen growing in America. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Donde todas tus pestañas van a donde tú vas. Bienvenido a Tu Chrome. The thing that's different about a Vrbo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself. No stranger at the dinner.
We are back now on GMA with kids heading back to school as soon as this month. Parents worrying if their child's class will be overcrowded as school districts across the country struggle with a teacher shortage. The Washington Post headline calling that shortage catastrophic. ABC's M. Nguyen has more.
The teacher shortage in America hitting crisis levels. In Osceola County, Florida.
We're short of about 200 teachers, and with a week to go, that is quite alarming.
Across the Sunshine State, around 9,500 open teaching jobs. Projections show a demand for around 300,000 new teachers nationwide by 2024, according to the Economic Policy Institute. Aubrielle Jarman in Erie, Colorado says she felt overworked and unappreciated, and that's what forced her out of the profession.
I was definitely very emotional about leaving the kids, but I just started to realize that I needed to do it for myself. I felt a lot of guilt leaving because I know that there is that shortage.
Teachers claim they're experiencing higher levels of disrespect from students and parents amid hybrid learning, excessive lesson planning demands, and persistently low wages.
They deserve a working wage, if not more.
In Wisconsin, officials scrambling to find qualified educators.
We've looked at people who don't have teaching degrees who come in, and we put them to work and get them up to speed on learning how to teach.
Some rural school districts in Texas are switching to 4-day weeks this fall due to the lack of staff. Safety concerns also top of mind for teachers following the Uvalde massacre.
It's a lot. It's an emotional toll on top of everything else.
Last year, Rebecca Bussey was one of 2 special education teachers at a school in Houston. Amid the pandemic, the other special education teacher left mid-year for personal reasons, so Bussey taught both classes.
At times, it was tiring trying to manage everything.
A recent poll of over 3,000 National Education Association members emphasized over 90% of educators say feeling burned out is a serious problem. But Bussey says she understands the teachers who leave to prioritize their mental health.
You need to make sure that you can take care of yourself and meet your own needs professionally and personally.
Schools here in the nation's capital are also feeling the effects of the teacher shortage, with 372 public school teachers resigning since January. That's about 9% of their workforce. Now the district is recruiting with an ad campaign, offering up to $2,500 to those who can teach in highest need content areas like STEM and English as a second language.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That did it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great evening. Good night and goodbye.